Let's go. Welcome to the next episode of Game of Thrones. Where we last left off, we got into a little bit of a standoff with the Whitehills, and we just asked them what they wanted. So why are they storming through here? Why are they being jerks? And we're about to find out exactly what they want. What do you want? Why did you come here?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Yeah, I disagree with
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
You murdered his family.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that.
What?
How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
He's been sent to the
He
wall.
acted in your name. And you are the Lord.
They attacked
of this
first.
house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their time.
Says who?
Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here.
I've handled it.
What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
It's none of your business.
Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
You get no
I'm
justice.
not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Bring Roose Bolton then.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Ma,
Lady
stay out of it.
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
Come on,
It's
Ma,
over
stay
when
out of
my
it.
son says it is.
It's over.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We didn't lie to you. You're a craven.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I thought we might have stopped him in his tracks. So we didn't get through that situation without ruffling some feathers. We wanted to try and ease the peace, but you can't come into our house
I was wrong
doing
about
that.
your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Okay, real quick, you guys heard twice now they're talking about preparing a raven. Essentially what that is, that's the Game of Thrones way of sending messages to different houses. So they put a message on a raven, send it. So that's twice you heard raven. Just want to make sure you guys are like, why are they calling for ravens? That's why. Let's do this. I think we should look into the Codex. Let's pause it real quick. Let's see what's going on in terms of... Let's read her backstory real quick. So Lady Alyssa Forrester, she was essentially the widow since he got smoked. Gregor got smoked. She came in and just laid the smackdown. Alyssa Forrester was born in the House Branfield, a minor Southron house that was destroyed when the Targaryen dynasty fell. She's been married to Gregor for many years when Robert's rebellion signaled her family's demise. Yet she nonetheless felt conflicted between her father's loyalty and her husband's. In time, Alyssa came to feel the Iron Wrath. Let me read that again. Okay, so the Targaryen and Robert, that's like a huge war and they're on different sides. So her family's like Targaryen, supported the Targaryens, and her husband was on the other side of that coin. Okay. In time, Alyssa came to feel that Iron Wrath was her true home. She embraced her role as a Forrester matriarch. She has silently sworn that she'll never see her family destroyed again. Okay. We haven't come across Roderick yet, so we're not going to read his story. They look kind of badass, though. Gareth Tuttle. Duncan Tuttle. Let's read what he's going on. As a boy, Duncan showed much talent for managing his family's farm that everyone assumed he'd one day take over. But Duncan was fated to run more than fields and a pig pen. In time, he struck up an unlikely friendship with Gregor, the head of the house, the heir to the House Forrester. The two grew close, and when Gregor became lord, he named Duncan his castellan. Many eyebrows were raised, but Duncan proved himself worthy and has served his house well in the long years since. Okay, this is... So he's like... probably like the diplomat. This guy is like the soldier. Sir Royland de Gore, Ironrath's master at arms. Royland joined Lord Forster's army after his family was wiped out by Ironboard during the Balin Greyjoy's rebellion. De Gore had a natural grasp of military tactics and strategy, and came to play a crucial role in the siege of Pike that ended the war. In the months that followed, King Robert awarded Royland a knighthood. King Robert's like, that's like freaking president. I mean, like the big cheese, if you will. Awarded Royland a knighthood, and Lord Forrester asked him to serve as the Master of Arms. Sir Royland still holds a position, is known for his military expertise, as well as his legendary temper. Okay, what about... Okay, I was seeing if the other guys were in here. That's it. Alright, so let's get back to the story. And she said our sister is the key.
Help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Okay, real quick. So this is this must be, let me see real quick. This must be another sister. Okay, cool. So this is so we have a twin sister. Ethan has a twin sister, and this is how Game of Thrones is. There's a lot of characters, except you don't have this random dude explaining it to you. So Mira is the older sister of Ethan, who's the Lord, and let's read about her real quick. Mira has always been fond of Ironrath, but Lady Forrester, wanting her eldest daughter to learn the ways of the Southern Court, arranged for Mira to serve as handmaiden to Marjorie Tyrell. Okay, this is important because Marjorie Tyrell is set to marry the king. Okay, so essentially she's like the personal assistant to the queen that's about to happen. To Mira's great surprise, she enjoyed attending on Marjorie at Highgarden and followed her to King's Landing with enthusiasm. Okay, so Marjorie's from Highgarden, but she's now living in King's Landing because that's where the king is. Life in the capital has not been easy for her, as straightforward northern ways are often at odds with subtleties of court life, but she also has more guile than she realizes. So this is, I'm guessing, who we're going to take over now. So we're like the assistant to the to-be queen. That's important to know. Alright, let's look around here. Coal brazier. Get that stoked up. What are you doing? Little tapestry. What else we got? Ironwood box. Dusty old look at the box. What's in here? Coins. Highguard brooch. Look at it. Marjorie's
brooch. It was very
brooch.
kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
It's nice to know. A Yunkish coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Alright. Look at carved ironwood tree.
Ethan made this for me.
Ethan the artisan, Lord of Life. Unfinished letter. Looks like it's to Talia. Read it.
Father,
Oh, never mind.
much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Why don't we finish that letter? Wonder if she knows her dad's dead. All questions we have, and all questions that have not been answered yet. And just so you guys know where I'm at in the real, I don't want to say real Game of Thrones, but in the other Game of Thrones, so this is about where I'm at. They're at the wedding between the king, King Joffrey, and Marjorie hasn't happened yet, and it hasn't happened in the game yet, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider.
It's a cool
gift
name.
from Roderick.
Okay, so we have gifts from all our
I
siblings.
hope to see them all someday.
Except the young one. I forget what the young one's name is. Look at the window.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Keep your head in the game here. What else we got? Letter from Mother. Let's take a little look-see. Alyssa, what'd she have
It
to say?
troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
What do we need her to do? That stucco finish. Alright, someone's at the door. Have we searched everything? They can wait. Yeah, we have. Okay. Open. I would have liked to ask who's there first, but... Oh.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Why y'all dirty? Let him in.
No, it's fine. Come in.
We're gonna play the diplomat with her. What's he putting down? Oh, coal. Okay, that's why he's dirty.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm worried.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
He
It's
noticed
kind
your
of you to
honesty.
ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
AKA, shut your coal yapper.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
You like us,
You
don't
seem
you?
like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Okay, real quick. Queen Cersei is essentially the... I gotta say, be careful how I say this. She's essentially the... HLIC, head lady in charge. We'll just leave it at that. And she's got a reputation for being less than kind. Let's put it
They
at that.
appear to be having some sort of
She's quite the
disagreement.
looker, though.
I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me
it was
this?
definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
It's good to know.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken.
Thanks,
I
coal
hope
boy.
you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a coal boy. Not in King's Landing. with
Coal
so
boy.
many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Spy hype.
Good night, milady.
Good night, kind sir. Thank you for the intel. We may need it. It's very accurate.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
What must we discuss?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
Okay, real quick. She's got, from my understanding of this, so this is like the queen-to-be, Lady Marjorie. She's like very in tune to everyone and kind of she knows how to play the game, but she's nice while she's playing it. Let's leave it at
And
that.
you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your
And
help.
poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there
Who's
are
this?
limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford,
Okay, real quick. So the Lannisters, who essentially are in power, who she's about to marry a Lannister, is fighting with the Starks, and our family used to fight for the Starks. So essentially, we represent the other side of the war, but in their own house. If that makes sense.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Kingsguard.
She mentioned the Northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
Why would she do that?
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Sounds about par for the course.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Cersei hype.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
What would I say?
I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she
She's
wants
trustworthy,
to hear.
in my opinion. It's Cersei hype.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Are you ready? Spies everywhere. Spies everywhere.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
I'm nervous. We're going to talk to Cersei.
Good luck.
This is a pretty big deal. Just in case you guys have no idea, this is a huge deal. And it's such a huge deal, we're going to talk to Cersei in the next episode of Game of Thrones. Hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough so far. If you guys did, it helps out a lot if you click the like button. If you enjoyed the channel, if you enjoy the video, or you enjoy your face, I appreciate you guys clicking that. The next episode, we're going to see exactly what it's like to go toe-to-toe with essentially the HLIC. I'll see you guys next time.